So we received this huge box here about a week ago. It was addressed to my husband and it was big and it had some arrows, meaning you had to keep it up. So I really didn't know what it was and who it was from because there was no expeditor either. So we opened it up and we found another box inside the box. And this is that box I would like to open with you today and do a product review. And to start with, we are gonna have to thank our good friends, Michael and Bobby Jean at MB Heritage Farms, because this is coming from them. So we understood when we opened it, because what we have inside is an incubator. So let me try to get it here without breaking anything, because it's a bit heavy and it's still big. I mean, even the small box is big. But yes, this is what we have here. It's called Vanpopubs Incubator. Home Intelligent Incubator. So as you know, I love to hatch little chicks or turkeys. Actually, turkeys are my favorites, and I usually use the Nurturite 360 from Harrison Farms, which is a very good incubator. But apparently this one is even better. So can't wait to try it. Let me open this one up with you guys and do the setup together. From what I saw on MB's channel, because they've already done a video on this, if you want to check them out, I will put the link in the description below. This is a really good incubator for beginners in particular. So I'm not a beginner, but it's always good to have an easy incubator, you know? Who wants something complicated nowadays? We don't. So let's get this one out. It's pretty well packaged. Now, what do we have in here? So this is obviously the tray for your eggs. So we have actually more eggs. It's gonna hold more eggs than my Nurturite. So the plug. Oh, we got some fancy. Okay, I guess for the water. Okay, more. All this doesn't come with the Nurturite. Okay, explanation. Some more bottles. And here we have the incubator. So that's the part you need to be careful because that's the motor. And you don't want to mess up with the motor. Yep. See? That's your motor. So. It's really well packaged. Guys, I don't want to mess up, but at the same time, I don't want to destroy this white polystyrene and have it all over the place. So maybe let me push it down. So we have the bottom here, which that one is easy and doesn't break. So that's the bottom, pretty easy. But yeah, let me try to push that one down. Do it. Oh yeah, much better when you push it down. That was the way to do it. All right, so here you go, the incubator. I'm gonna lower you so that you actually get to see what I do. Incubator here, so I'm guessing this goes, I'm not too sure. Okay, well, I guess, and this goes inside. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, like this. And like that. Okay. And the explanation here, because I think this one is fancy and I need to read explanations. So, what do we have? 24 eggs incubator manual. So, I read it wrong. Initially counted wrong. It wasn't 26, it was 24. Vanpopubs. All right, so the menu sounds pretty straightforward and very similar to my Nutri-Right. You can monitor the temperature and the humidity as well, which is really nice. I mean, it shows you what it looks like, you know, when you've got the eggs in there. You do have a Candling light as well. So there we are, pretty much ready to be plugged in. I just have to clean a bit some of the packaging here, but all ready. And it also came with a little spray, a small spray pot. So that's pretty cool if you want to disinfect your eggs before putting them in there. It also came with the little water injector to add water to the incubator, especially during the lockdown period. So that's handy as well. And a little feeder right there. Oh, is it here? Yeah, it's here. So you've got your little feeder and the little water system as well right there. So that is not gonna last long if you really hatch 24 chickens here, but it can be handy for a little start. So it's gonna take about 3 weeks here to see how this one performs versus the Nutri-Right incubator. And unfortunately right now it's not the best time because it's just so hot. The eggs are not always really good. So I might wait a few weeks before really testing it, to be fair, because if it doesn't hatch, it doesn't mean it's the incubator at this point. It means it's just too hot outside and the eggs started to cook if you have not had the chance to pick them up right away after the hen laid. So we'll see. If you manage to pick up 24, we will fill up this incubator. But so far it's looking really good and extremely similar to the one I have. So happy to have an additional one to add to my collection. Thank you, MB. So here it is for comparison. So this is the Nutri-Right. We just picked up these eggs right after they were laid, so hopefully they're good. And here is the new one. So it's very similar, and what I do like is this 360 view, meaning you see everything what's going on inside, and the view is actually better on this one than on this one. There you do have a bit more cover on the top. I mean, you can still see pretty nicely, but here you don't have to bend or anything. I mean, you can see from the top even better. So that is very neat. So overall, can't wait to try it out. Let's see if the hatch rate is as good in this one as it is in this one.